Mike Gould here, Mayor of Houndstown, USA, home to the happiest dogs on earth. Today is February 17th. This is our new Bootcamp boarding school student, Teak. Beautiful dog. Actually, Teak comes to us with already a very nice personality. It's a little unusual to get a dog in our training program that's nice and balanced. So all that means is we can forego a lot of other things and move fast forward, so to speak. So the first thing we do is start to understand, teach them never to pull on a leash. And the most important thing we do here is teach a dog to go to a designated spot. We call that going to your place. Whether your place is a crate or this bed. The only time, so this is where we begin our training. So yesterday was an indoctrination day, although he's been here before, it wasn't necessary. So this is the first day of our formal training. And what we do is exactly what we're doing. We create drama and excitement and teach a dog not to react to it under any circumstance. So most dogs react to something, a change in their environment. Whether it's a doorbell ringing, the presence of another animal, they get excited and they go towards it. They seek out our hands generally. So today is great. So Teak is here. We'll show you, throw that to me. So we move this fast forward. You don't have to be an animal behaviorist to see Teak is excited by this. But if this was a cat that ran across, and watch his head. So if this was a cat, you don't want him to chase a cat. So we teach him to, and we don't talk to dogs a lot. You'll notice that we're not yelling, screaming, we don't talk, and eyes, body language is all very important to a dog. As I can see, I'm not looking at him, but I see him standing up and his tail's wagging. The criteria for this going to place is not that he sits or lays down. The criteria is that he doesn't get off his mat. And when he does, we're going to fix that. So today's a good day, and we're just going to reinforce this primarily, and we just offer distractions, whatever they are. So your children should be able to play, and this isn't done forcefully, by the way. This is as simple as it gets. Alright, so this is the end of today. We'll be working on this throughout the day. Ashley and I will reinforce this, and we'll move on. Good. Mike Gould here, Mayor of Houndstown, USA, home to the happiest dogs on earth. We're finishing up with our friend Teak's 12-day boarding school boot camp. Important to know, Teak was well balanced to begin with, so that allows us to move a little fast forward. So we're working on exclusive. We almost look at this as high school rather than the initial thing, meaning we're working on a longer lead, not a 6-foot leash anymore, a little bit more complicated behaviors. He stinks because he's been playing. He's getting in the bathtub tomorrow. Mom's coming to get him. So we're going to go move out of our comfort zone. But notice now, leash and collar is still always on, only now I'm using a 12-foot leash and collar. And there are distractions. We're going to distract him. So dogs respond to changes in their environment, whether it's the introduction of food, socks, underwear. These are all things that dogs are going to retrieve because they have there's odor associated with it. So dogs are always looking for odor and signs of changes, whether it's a motorcycle, a bicycle, a squirrel. We have to control that. We have to teach them that they can't operate on their own impulses. They may have a socks. I'll throw socks to them, but they got to leave it when we ask them to. So we're going to cut and we're going to go for a nice walk, no eye contact, not a lot of crazy energy, a lot of love. Cut.
Good boy, good. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good.
Okay, so here we are. We're finishing up with Teak. It's important to remember this is high school. The dog always has to have some version of mechanism to correct him. If we took him off leash right now, that's very advanced college level work. So as good as he is not ready to be off leash. Everything evolves. It's just like a child. Just because you're 12 doesn't mean you can drive a car. So the MTA has provided us with all the distractions of the world. Trains, PA systems, there's odors. As we get closer into this, there's going to be more distractions. So we start on the exterior and we're going to work towards it. I'm going to step out my left foot, and you got to understand what's happening here is human craziness. There's buses, there's fumes, there's trains, every human distraction possible. I'm going to ask him to heel. Good boy. And we go. And as we go, we see distraction. I go fast. I go slow. Good boy. Leash on, always. Good boy. Good boy. Carbon monoxide, noise, the ground shakes, move. Made a mistake. You can't see. We gotta go up. Good boy. We gotta go down. He doesn't get it. He needs help. Without a leash on, I can't help him. Good boy. This is bad news for dogs. If I slow down, he's fast like Teak. If I step out my right, he needs to stay. There's not a lot of screaming or yelling. I'm not going to ask him to lie down now because there's too much distraction. I'm nervous with these trains. I come back, I love them. No food for this, love. Left foot, good boy. Now we're going into the belly of the beast. There's going to be birds, children. Change of surfaces, every shadows, odor, these things are all disruptive to the dog brain. We're going to go in the middle here and we're going to stop. children, there's people, there's a lot of excitement. I step out, it's cobblestone, it's a different surface. There's shadows, there's noise. I'm going to see if he'll lay down. I raise my hand down. Down. And he was disrupted by a door. But we also have to remember doors in glass, they see shadows. Humans take this for granted. We don't even think about shadows. We don't think about shadows to dogs are you. All right, I'm going to give him, I'm going to call him, I'm going to get low and back up. That's going to stimulate him. Teak, come. Good boy, good boy, good boy. And I love him. I love him, love him, love him. We're going to cut and going to go forward. Okay, so continuing with Teak. I picked up the leash because there's so much distractions here. There's shadows, there's echoes. You have to take that into consideration and watch the dog. The dog will tell you everything. It needs to be taught things. Use the same equipment. Nothing should change. This collar. There's noises in the background. Bags. A plastic bag to a dog is like an animal. I'm going to step out my left and move forward. I'm going to move this along. There's odor. He's looking at me for leadership. I love it. People come by, everything is good. I can't be in a more distracted place, right? So eventually, and this is our first time up here, it's not like we've worked this out and come up here a lot. But before you do it, you have to have proficiency in handling the dog. It's really that simple. It doesn't matter what happens here. I'm going to pick up my leash. I'm going to correct him if he chases me. Relax, relax. My body is relaxed. He didn't. That's you. This applies to food. You're throwing some food. There's a garbage can on wheels. To a dog, that's another animal. Yeah, that's great. This is wonderful. Distraction. Humans. Squeaky toy. I'm going to give him a little bit of food. That doesn't mean he can have it always. We can't. This is wonderful. I'm going to throw the food. Stay. Stay. We can't have him just chasing things. This could be socks. I'll give him a treat, but the treat is not for him staying. This is for him staying. The correction, they learn from the correction. I'm going to have him stay. I'm going to pick up my stuff. This is wonderful. Sit. Now I'm bringing him back. I made a little mistake. I bring him back. He's focused on the food. This will get a dog and a child in trouble, right? If they're focused on the ice cream man and they run into the street, they get hit by a car. So we have to make sure. I like his attention, but that's it. He's not getting any of this now. But don't forget, this is work for him. I don't know what else we can do. I'm going to give him some free time. I'm going to give him a break, and then I'll give him treats. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 12:50 p.m. to Penn Station is
Good. Okay, now, this is his free time. I brought him to a grass area. I decided this. Good boy. Now he can play with his toy. But I have to have control, right? Good boy. I can give him a good boy. I'll play now. So this is on the other side to the obedience is this. He's ready for advanced training. The question is the humans. And obviously they've done a very good job or he wouldn't be this good. So it's not, it's a combination of things. This is good. Good boy, good. Good boy. This is an opportunity, this is the other side to the obedience. Now if I want to give him a treat, he doesn't really need it, but I'll give it to him. It's like giving a child a treat. Okay. Boy. And he's very motivated by food and toys. So he's a great dog. We're going to conclude this. We're going to wrap it up. I can't do much more. he's ready for college. If you think of this as analogous to high school, we got to get the family up to speed. Once we do, this is like a really great dog. Got great personality, demeanor. Good work, Teak.